Okay, here's your tutorial for option C, the artist profile. The song that I'm going to be profiling today is I Will Wait by Mumford & Sons. So if you open up the document that you make a copy of, you'll see all of this information. So let's start from the top. Your name. Type that one in. I know that answer. The artist name is going to be Mumford, and we're going to use the fancy and, Sons. Make sure you type out the full name of the artist. Dre is not the correct answer. It's Dr. Dre. Birth year or year the band formed. Here's where you're going to have to make a decision. If you're doing a single person, like Sam Smith, you're going to put the year that they were born. I'm doing a band, so they were all born in different years. So what I'm going to do is find out when the band was formed. So for most of this information, we're going to use a new tab. We're going to type in Mumford & Sons. And we're going to find, actually, the Wikipedia page. It's going to have a lot of good information on it. So, Mumford & Sons Wikipedia. If we go to the right side, to this little bio block, it'll have a lot of our answers. Years active, 2007 to present. So I'm going to enter 2007 over here. My next block is the genre. Let's see, genres, folk rock, alternative rock. So let's go ahead and pick one. Let's type in folk rock. I can actually do or alternative rock because that's what it listed as. Where are they from? Let's see. From. The origin, it says London, United Kingdom. Let's enter that in. Remember to provide all of the information possible. London is great for the town, but make sure you know the country that it's from, so enter it. What are they asking for next? Instruments. What do they play? Is there anything up here about that? All right, let's see if we can do some reading. All right, I found it. Under members, it lists each person in the band as well as what they've played. So let's get a taste of what they have. Lead vocals, guitars, drums, vocals, piano, keyboards, synthesizers, accordion, vocals, guitars, banjo, bass guitar, vocals. Okay, so there's a lot of vocals. So let's go ahead and definitely put that in there. We're going to put in voice, comma. Guitars is very common in there, so let's do guitars. Drums. What else do we see sprinkled about? See banjo and bass guitar, so let's put banjo, bass guitar. Going down, I see fiddle. Let's type in fiddle. All right, so you're going to actually enter every single instrument that you see here. You don't have to put in double, so I don't have to put in vocals every time it says vocals. But I would want to put in trumpet and flugelhorn and trombone and percussion, all the violins and vocals and strings down here. There's all the past studio musicians. You can see who's been in there. Let's see what else they're asking for on the sheet. Hit songs. So what's the song that I chose? Let's see if this site gives us any more of their hit songs. So if we look throughout all these blue words, a lot of them are going to be song titles. So let's read through. Studio album. First single is Believe. So let's type that one in there. Another thing you can do is go back to Google. Google. And we're going to go Mumford & Sons. Go to videos, we might see their hit songs. So we have The Cave down here, I Will Wait, Hopeless Wanderer. So let's get a couple more in here. So you want to get quite a few songs in there. I believe you should probably be able to get 6 to 10 songs in here, so that'd be a good amount. Albums. So let's go back up to Mumford & Sons and include albums. Go back to all. Oh, and they got them all across the top. So we have Delta. Let's click on that, just make sure it's correct. Yep, album by Mumford & Sons. Make sure we don't underline everything. Sigh No More. Babel. Wilder Mind, and etc. You can see there's a couple albums over here where it's the Sons of Anarchy, For the Throne. This is music that they've done that was played in movies or in TV shows, so make sure that you're checking out each one of these albums. The last thing you want to do is add the year of each album in there. So for Delta, we're going to put -2018. For Sigh No More, it's 2009. Babel, I think, was 2012. Make sure we get the dash in there. And Wilder Mind, 2015. Make sure you get all of their albums in here. I'm just doing a quick example for you. Awards won, let's see what, if we can find the Wikipedia page. If they won any awards, let's see, members, discography, awards and nominations. Oh, a whole list of them. So you would write down each of these awards. I would write down the award as well as the year. And then this whole line would pretty much work. So you'd put the ARIA Music Awards 2010, Most Popular International Artist. Most Popular International Artists. Okay, and you would do that for each of these awards. Notice you can see a lot about a band in here. You saw in 2011, they won Top Rock Album, Top Alternative Album, Top Alternative Artist, British Album of the Year, Emerging Artist of the Year. They did a really good job in 2012, a lot of awards. All right, and the last part is going to be influences. This is who the band looks up to musically. And I know I looked through this Wikipedia article pretty quickly, and I found out in musical style and development, Marcus Mumford recognized Old Crow Medicine Show as an influence. So I'm going to put Old Crow Medicine Show. And through reading this article and other resources, for example, I could have gone to their website. You can read about them and find their influences. You should be able to find at least 2 influences for your artist. Make sure you have 2. And then you'll be on a good path to getting this done. Make sure you fill out all of this information as much as possible, get a really good representation of the artist, and then you'll be on to the next step.